Okay, so today I'm going to be going over the Snickers campaign. You're not you when you're hungry. This is one of the most recognizable advertising campaigns from like the last couple of decades. It's really good at showing an example of how a brand can use consumer behavior concepts just to connect with people at a deeper level. Just kind of in this presentation as well, I just explain what the campaign is, and give some background on Snickers and the environment that it came out in. And then we're going to break down the main consumer behavior ideas that made it successful. My name is Carson. William Kimmel, he'll be presenting the rest of it. Okay, so this is going to be the campaign. I'm going to play it real quick for you so you can watch it, and then I'll kind of go over how it works.
Mike, what is your deal, man?
Come on, man. You've been riding me all day.
You're playing like Betty White out there.
That's not what your girlfriend said.
Baby,
That's not cool.
use Snickers. Better?
You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
That's like one of the best ones, honestly, that I've ever seen when it comes from the Super Bowl commercials. Um, so this is the Super Bowl commercial with Betty White from 2010. In this commercial, it has a bunch of guys playing football. One of them's acting weak and slow, kind of irritated, and it just has a funny twist that Betty White's in it, which makes it super unexpected and memorable. Um, and then one of her teammates gives her the Snickers bar, and after eating that, she turns back into himself, the guy that they're actually playing with, and this just kind of has a simple message of when you're hungry, you're not acting like yourself, like their slogan. Uh, you're not you when you're hungry, and I think it worked really well, and was really relatable and funny and easy to understand. Um, okay, so just kind of the brand and campaign background. Snickers, they're owned by an umbrella company called Mars Inc. It was created in 1930, and it was a very popular candy bar before this campaign. But this campaign really helped change the way people view the product and give it more memorable standpoint. Before this, Snickers was seen as a sweet snack candy bar. But with this campaign, it really repositions themselves into more of a hunger solution. Instead of saying, buy this because it tastes good, they're basically saying, buy it because it fixes hunger and helps you feel like yourself again. The timing really helped a lot too. They launched the campaign during the Super Bowl, which is one of the biggest advertising stages in the world. Around this time, social media and shareable content was also becoming more important in the 2010s, early 2010s, and people wanted, ads that were funny, memorable, and this campaign really, uh, fit that perfectly. Um, yeah, and here's the big shift for it. So, it was tasty candy bar, new message, a hunger solution, broader appeal for the candy lovers, and relatable to any hungry person. Uh, Concept number one, motivation. So, motivation is, what drives consumers to act. In this case, motivation is hunger. Hunger is one of the most basic human needs, and when people are hungry, they feel uncomfortable, tired, annoyed, not like themselves. I can say that I felt like this before in my own experience. Um, and this just takes that feeling and turns it into a clear problem, and they show that Snickers is the actual solution. This, connects with drive theory because hunger creates a drive that people want to reduce. The ad that Snickers made looked like a fast and easy way to reduce hunger, and this is why this campaign was so effective. It does not have to, create a new need. It just really needs to connect people to the product and have something that everybody actually needs. And I guess we're going to go to William now.
Hello, my name is William Kimmel. Welcome to my portion of the presentation. Here is need recognition and decision making. Next, we're going to go ahead and look at how the campaign connects to need recognition and decision making. So the ad starts off by showing a consumer problem. When consumers are hungry, they may feel tired, irritable, and not like themselves. This creates need recognition because viewers can relate to feeling. From there, the decision process is very quick. Snickers is already familiar, so consumers do not need information in search. It becomes a low involvement purchase, meaning people can grab it quickly without overthinking. The key insight is that Sneakers both creates awareness of the hunger problems and gives the solution at a time, which compresses the buying decision in just a few seconds. This slide focuses on perception, tension, and humor. The Betty White commercial worked because it was unexpected, right? Seeing Betty White playing football grabs people's attentions. It's something they're not really used to seeing, and it's funny. It's funny, so it gets your attention very fast. That surprise helps the ad stand out, right? Appear more as likable and be memorable by the consumer. It makes people feel positively towards the brand because they like things like football. They like things like Betty White. It almost makes you forget about the brand itself and focus on those things. Most importantly, the campaign changed how people perceive Snickers. It was no longer just a candy bar. It became a product that fixes you and makes you feel, well, fixes your hunger. The fourth concept is learning and memory. The slogan, "You're not you when you're hungry," it's simple, it's memorable, it gets the job done. It like makes you think, as I said earlier, of Snickers as some sort of health supplement or something, right? You think of it as something that can immediately fix your hunger, which is crucial for snacking. It's easy to repeat as well, which makes marketing available to do even when you don't have the budget or you're not trying to market, right? It will market itself due to how frequently people will see it and repeat the slogan. Over time, this has created a learned association. When people feel hungry or unlike themselves, they think of Snickers. The slogan also became part of everyday conversation, right? As I was saying earlier, which just gave free advertising, right? It's like I said earlier, it's such a memorable thing to say that people started saying it, right? It became kind of funny, it became a joke, it became a callback, and then people started to associate that with Snickers. It's free advertising. So to wrap up here, the campaign was extremely successful. Snickers became the #1 global candy bar. Campaign ran for over 15 years, reached more than 80 countries, and over 100 million online views. The biggest lesson is that strong advertising starts with a real consumer problem. In this case, hunger. And the Snickers came in to bring in that solution. The campaign also shows the power of a simple message, humor, and honestly, just a classical old slogan. Something that can be repeated, something that people don't mind saying to each other or their families. Something funny, as I just said. Just something memorable. For future improvements, Snickers could modernize the campaign with things like TikTok trends or ads on websites like Snapchat or Instagram. Try to, get in with that young consumer base with this classic slogan. Blend a little bit of what's relevant now with something old school, something nostalgic. Right? That could be huge for the company. Right? The campaign is still going. There's no reason not to evolve it. To restate what I've already stated, overall, what made this campaign work is it was relatable, it was funny, and it became a nostalgic memory over its plus 15 years of service, and it directly addressed a customer need. It didn't waste your time. It told you immediately what Snickers is for, and that is to satisfy your hunger. With all that being said, thank you so much. I appreciate you for listening to this. Thank you.